Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. This is the video on how I think Charles Oliveira can beat Ilia Topuria. Um, to be honest, I feel like Charles could beat him in almost any way. And what I mean by that in MMA is you could beat somebody standing up, you could beat him with grappling, submission skills on the ground, with wrestling. I feel like he can do it all. And again, this goes back to the video I made about 3 weeks ago about why I think this Charles Oliveira is a nightmare for Ilia, because Ilia is undefeated. He's the former featherweight champ. He defended his belt already. He knocked out Max Holloway. That's a hard thing to do because no one's done that. Volkanovski had 3 tries and couldn't do it. And Lee only needed 1 try and got it done. But Charles has fought for a long time in the UFC. He's got a lot of experience. And fighting at lightweight is something Ilia hasn't done yet in the UFC at a big time level, with like Oliveira. Oliveira, on the other hand, has a lot of experience at lightweight, fighting for the UFC lightweight championship. And on top of that, there's that motivational factor that I think that Charles Oliveira had his belt taken away 3 years ago. He never truly lost that title. So the fact that he has the most, also, let's not forget, he has the most finishes in UFC history. Look it up if you don't believe me. I feel that the best chance Charles Oliveira has is to go for leg kicks, so that way you could pick Ilia apart and keep moving and get points. But I truly believe he's gonna be stubborn and try to test Ilia's grappling ability. He's gonna go for takedowns. He's gonna try to pull him into his guard, his jiu-jitsu guard, and go for arm bars and chokes and triangle chokes. I do expect Ilia to have good submission defense overall and for him to fend things off. But I do also agree that if you get this fight to the ground, you take Ilia Topuria away from his comfort zone, which is the stand-up department. So if Charles were to win, it's hard though because he's got good stand-up too, and the thing is he's been able to come back so many times from getting hurt. And I know I just talked about how Ilia could beat him by being patient. I don't know if he's going to be able to touch him like he wants to, because Charles is very tough. He's gritty. He's got good grappling. He's got submission abilities. He's got knockout power also. And for me, I think the experience will be the factor if Charles wins this fight. So what I mean is I think this fight will be standing for a little while. Ilia might give in a little too much and overextend. He might become too predictable for Charles because Charles has fought forever and Ilia has not fought as long as he has. And again, it's an experience thing. If Charles were to win this fight, he would have to get a knockout, in my opinion. I think he could knock out Ilia Topuria. I think he could submit him, but I think Charles is more competitive. He's going to want to beat him at his own game. So my brain tells me early on he might go for takedowns just to see if Ilia is really good with grappling or if he can defend very well. And if he can't, I'm pretty sure he feels good about his chances standing too, just because of the experience. Who do I think is more likely to get a knockout really fast? Probably Topuria. But later in the fight, who do I think is more likely to win the fight? Probably Bronx, which is Charles Oliveira's nickname, by the way. But if Charles wins, he could get a finish here. He could hurt him and just put him away. He's done it so many times with head kicks, spinning kicks, punches, and even submissions. I mean, who knows? He could drop Ilia when Ilia swings and misses and just going for a rear naked choke. That's how he's beating a lot of guys. So if Charles wins, to heck with it. I'll say he gets a submission win and just, proves that he's got a better skill set and he's just further along in his MMA career than Ilia Topuria is.